Hello, everybody, and welcome to Hashtag Truth. Tonight we have the one, the only, Mr. Max Carnage. How are you doing tonight, Max?
I'm doing pretty good. How are you, Scott?
I am doing excellent, man. I got the message earlier that you were heading up to the Ace compound. I'm very excited, man. You're surrounded by a lot of good people up there, man.
There's a lot
Good
of good
event.
ideas swimming through here. You know that.
Right, right. Good event coming up Friday night. I'm pretty sure we'll touch on that before we get off of here. But the one question on my mind is what happened at AWC,
Okay.
specifically the end of the night, man. Why'd you jump in the match? Explain yourself.
Well, see, I'm not going to explain my full idea of what I had going on up here, but basically to shorten everything out, I earned a spot in the Catawba Valley Classic Championship Tournament back in November of 2018. And then there have been two shows that AWC has booked. Not once was that spot mentioned on any of the shows. So I had to go into Honor Among Us and take what was rightfully mine. And in my brain, the only idea I could actually make a proper statement without insulting AWC management was attack the God of War behind his back. Does that make sense?
Ah, that does make sense, man. And you did a sit-in. What was the sit-in all about?
Basically, you don't understand how easy it is to hold a show hostage just to get what you want. Basically, we run on time. Time is the worst enemy when it comes to pro wrestling, and
Right.
I can hold up a lot of time just to get what I want.
That's it. Billy said, "Give him hell, Max."
You know it.
Peaches said, "Hi, hey, Peaches."
Hello, Peaches.
And Billy says, "What's up? How you doing, Billy? Welcome to Hashtag Truth." So what's going on in the world of Max Carnage, man? Other than what's going on at AWC, man? I see you're at the compound. You got a date with Destiny this Friday night. Tell us a
Oh,
little
you
bit
know it.
about that.
Well, that's where the mind fully is at the moment. You got Ace coming up very, very soon. And if you don't have your tickets for that, I really feel sorry for you because this is a show you really don't want to miss. And Scott, I know you can't be there, unfortunately, which
I'm gonna
I'm,
cry.
I'm sorry, Scott.
I'm gonna cry.
But you will be at the next one, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
That's what matters is you being there because for everybody that's gonna be there, I hope you guys are ready to go for a very wild ride because you got music, video games, and wrestling. Where was this at when I was a kid? You know,
Right. Right. Of course,
but
I'm old enough to say that I actually was around when the first video game actually came out, which was like two little paddles like this, circle paddles, and it was just a ball going across and two lines going up and down. Sort of looked like tennis, but you know, I think it was called like JI or something like that, something weird like that. And then they came out with the Atari, and it kind of
wasn't it
went from
called
there.
Pong?
But
Isn't that something called Pong?
yeah, so yeah, I think yeah they called it Pong too, but it just depended on who made it. If it was a American company or Japanese company, I think Japanese company called it JI or something like that. But hey, I'm old. What can I say? I've been a gamer since way back when, so I've owned almost every unit you could ever think of. So
The very first game console I ever had was a Nintendo 64, and of course I had the WCW versus NWO games, the WrestleMania 2000, the No Mercy, all those.
oh man, see those were the fun games to play, especially because they were pixelated and things like that, and they didn't really look, the face kind of looked like them, but the rest of it kind of just was herky jerky and oh my goodness, the things you could do on those games, right?
It looks like they just took a picture of the wrestler itself and just put their thumb on it and
Just
yeah,
smeared it into the screen, right? Not like today, man. Today's games look real. I mean, I've been playing 2K19 in the bedroom here, and some of my family members will walk by and think I'm really watching wrestling. That's how real it looks nowadays. So
You aren't
it,
kidding.
it is just simply amazing. So, who is your opponent coming up this Friday?
We got the big tag team gauntlet going on. It's
Oh,
me
that's
and Felix
right. You're part
Fieldwood.
of the tag team gauntlet
Yeah.
with Mr. Felix.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. It'll be us with Icons Unlimited, High Profile, and the International Superstars. Order not confirmed yet.
Hey, that's if all those guys show up, that is 4 iconic tag teams that are going to be in the ring. Boy, that not just because you're on the show, but that's looking like match of the night. I'm just saying. I mean, you can't beat that. I mean,
No.
that is 4 awesome teams. 4 teams that really know each other well, and they're gonna get in there and they're gonna show their best, and that's all Ace and us fans could want, man, is to have great action like that. I'm looking
Yeah.
forward to even though I'm not gonna be there, I'm hoping somebody videotapes it because I'm looking forward to seeing the entranceway, the whole setup, man. The whole what's going on, man? The
There's
whole
Max.
setup, and that's what I'm excited for. You know, it's gonna have that I know if I know Joseph back there who's cutting up, it's gonna have that NXT feel with all the lights and the music going, and you know, it's just gonna be one great event all the way around, man.
You haven't seen, I don't know if you've seen it, but I've seen a little sneak peek of the stage that has been built for it, and it looks very nice. Looks very nice. I'm not going to go into full detail, but the ones who got the quick,
They showed a little small preview online of the flashing lights and the steel frame that they had made, and it looks good. It looks really good. If you haven't seen that, then you're missing out. I mean, if you don't show up to this show, it's going to be this show is probably going to be talked about for quite a while. And the more that Ace runs their shows, Ace is going to become a huge brand in this industry. I have no doubt in my mind.
I agree with that 100%.
Angels says he has a date with the Icons Unlimited, and he will be put in critical condition. Nothing personal, brother.
Nothing taken, nothing I haven't felt before. You know,
Oh, I heard that, man. They got a great promo for Ace. I love their promo, man. His tag team partner looks vicious, man. What do you say about that?
they look like a really dominant tag team. Yet we haven't crossed paths before, but this Friday we will. So there's a first
It's
time for everything, and may the best team win, of course. But I hope they're pretty quick because he can't keep up with us.
Uh-oh. I heard that, man. Your tag team partner's got a new look. He got a fresh do. He sent me a message and told me about that. So it's gonna be an exciting night all the way around. I had to throw that out there because
Of course.
he's all excited about it. I might as well be excited about it too. So you've got let's see, not including your tag team partner, you've got 6 people that you could possibly miss. That must excite you.
Yeah, but like I can't use that too much because my immunity isn't quite up to tank for it. So I need to be careful when I use that sometimes. And plus, the real problem with it is staining canvases. Me personally, I don't like staining canvases, but it happens every single time. Can't help it.
Joshua says Carnage for president.
That sounds like a good idea, but I don't want that much responsibility. You know, like I don't trust myself doing that. But hey,
Jack says, "Are you ready for Friday night to win the show?" Woohoo!
you know it, Jack.
Joshua says, "Hey Scott, hey Max, wish you could get the 5-star district." Well, if you look at it, I've had every member of 5-star district on here except for the leader, and I'm working on that. I am still working on that.
We'll get him there. We'll get him there.
Flower Power sending positive vibes to Max for the weekend. Buddy Flowers will be on #Truth before you know it. Thank you, buddy, for showing up. Always welcome to #Truth, buddy. Oh, we already had that. How'd Buddy sneak his in there? The Teller Brothers support you. There you go. We're going to have the Teller Brothers on #Truth soon enough. I mean, all these guys are showing up for you, Max, man. You must have made a pretty good impression there at AWC.
I mean, I try my best.
Oh, Keith said maybe if you bathe before your match, you won't stain them. Oh, the milkman getting all over Max Carnage. What was that about? Felix says 2 more days when you spook and I burn our opponents. There you go.
That makes sense. That makes sense.
Angel says we don't need to be quick. Third Degree needs to be smart with the Icons Unlimited. May the best team win, bro.
See, there we go.
Angels is coming looking for a fight.
I mean, I'm pretty sure we all are. We all want that. We all want to walk out with that W. You know that.
Joshua Tesner says he wants to see the 5-star district at EWF. I would love to see that also. You have no idea. But as of tonight, they are concentrating on Ace. They have to concentrate on not 1, not 2, but 3 other teams. That's why Max is probably at the compound, because he's probably going to be doing some training. Am I not right?
You know it. You know it.
And I seen your buddy Mr. Seidel a little while ago, so I know you two will be getting together in the backyard in the big wrestling ring back there at the compound.
I don't know. I'm pretty mad at Kate at the moment. He kind of got in the way at AWC, but you know, I guess I can one up him come October 5th at Dead Man's Party.
Joshua Williams says, Max, when you going to work in South Carolina, bro, would you like to face? I'll be happy to. He'd like to ref one of your matches in South Carolina. What do you say about that?
Whenever I get that South Carolina license, I'll let you know. And then
now there's been some nasty rumors in the whirlwind down here in South Carolina that come the end of the year, they might ixnay the South Carolina commission. No more licenses.
That's a good rumor, honestly.
Seriously, that rumor has been swirling around a lot of websites. Now, I don't know if it's just rumor and innuendo, but that rumor, I mean, it might have been, this rumor's probably been going around for 20 years, but there's a lot of big names saying it now.
They've been saying that for a while, honestly, but it's like waiting for Tool's next upcoming album, which I hear is this year. You never know when it's going to happen.
Jack says Felix and Max taking over the show. You got it. All we need now is the boom, baby. Keith says Angels is crying because he got beat out of the banged up dairy. But out the banged up dairy army, I'm going to be glad to call them losers as well as Smiley and Wax Carnage. Oh my goodness!
Sounds like he needs to calm down when he's typing. You know, he's getting so excited, he's missing all his keys.
It's hard to type when you got a jug of milk in your hand, brother. Or he's got one hand on the other, one hand on an udder, and the other one on the keyboard, man.
We can say that.
I ain't going there. I know what that wicked smile means. Y'all better be smart before y'all get spooked out. Then I come around and spread the fire that I have. Felix Feelgood, man. He is ready. He is definitely on fire.
Yeah. He's a loose cannon when it comes to stuff like this.
Jack says, "Get out y'all's popcorn and be ready, because Max and Felix kicking butt Friday night."
More like kicking teeth, but we'll make an exception.
Angel says, "We look forward to meeting you, Max, but Felix knows what's coming, and I am a fan of Felix." Boom, baby. Not bad, not bad. It's pretty good when you get respect from the other tag teams, man. There's nothing wrong with that.
No, there's not.
Good, healthy competition until the bell rings, right?
Yeah.
So what are the plans out at the compound tonight, Max?
I don't know. Knowing that I just got here, so the party just began because I just walked through the door. You know that, but
There's a lot of movement there, man. There's a lot of people that's crossed the path already, so they're getting ready to do something there. It's never a dull moment when you're at the Ace compound. I'll tell you that.
not at all. Not at all.
I need to be invited up there one night so I can get the experience of the compound.
It'd be good to have you out here one day, man. You know that.
Oh, it would be awesome, man. I'd love to show up there and interview anybody and everybody that shows up there. I'm pretty sure I'd have a good show.
Live interviews are the best interviews, but you never know what'll happen.
Uh-oh. Keith said, "Jack Postman, shut up." I think he's talking about Jack Postal, but that's okay. He calls him the postman. It's all good. You better watch it, Milkman. He might bring his megaphone and scream in your ear, and you'd have all that milk all spilled on you and everything. He's vicious when he gets out there with his microphone. Jack is now. Let me tell you,
So that's what I was hearing at the AWC show.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That was definitely him. So, Max, what is your finishing move that you use for the people that are watching the show now or are going to watch the show later and don't really know you? Tell us about Max Carnage, the character, and tell us some of the things. Tell us some of the things you're chasing, man. What belts are you going after right now? What places do you want to be at? I mean, who do you want to fight? Give us a little bit of Max Carnage.
Well, I have a certain amount of moves to my arsenal because I'm not that big of a guy, obviously, but I've been curb stomping people. I've been spitting mist in people's faces. I got this modified chicken wing, and basically, if there's any place I'm wanting to go, mine's the Fat Ace. Let's just we know Ace is coming up. I'm pretty sure I have a set spot here at Ace. I want to believe that, and I'm going to show that every single time.
There you go. Yeah.
See? Right off of the press. Thank you, guys. Yeah.
Show up at Ace Compound and you get gifts. How do you like that?
Let's wait till you come to the show. I'm pretty sure these things will be everywhere.
Speaking of things to show at the show, I got to show you a surprise, man. Hashtag Truth is getting a little bigger and braver and better. Mr. I Am Righteous and his wife at Righteous Vinyls have made hashtag. I'm going to cover your face for a minute, Max, but this is going to be coming out at the next show I'm at. Booyah for the back windows. $5 $5 next shows I'm at. If you want to be the coolest people in town and show everybody that you're watching the hottest wrestling podcast in town, put one of these on your back window and show support to me. And man, your car's gonna look better than ever with this.
I need me one of those.
Right? I love that. I can't wait to start putting them things out and selling them and people advertising for me and getting everybody on hashtag Truth like yourself. I mean, matter of fact, this is your second go around, man. So you're becoming a seasoned vet on hashtag Truth.
I appreciate you having me on hashtag Truth. I really appreciate it.
No. I appreciate you coming on, man, telling us all about 5 Star and letting us see the compound and all the videos in the background and the posters and the way this thing is set up. And I love it, man. I just love everything about it.
Coming through.
Speaking of,
I got work.
Speaking of, that's right. There's always something going on at the compound, right, Mr. Joseph?
Never ends, my friend. Never ends.
always busy.
You ain't trying, nobody's buying.
That's right. I heard that. That goes for the podcasting business too, brother.
I'm telling you, there's a lot of ideas coming up for this, for the one. I'm telling you, my brains are storming, swimming through here. Like
I can't wait to see the I can't wait to see the championship belts come out and everybody start vying for those championships. You got to believe right now with this being Ace's first show that all the winners that come out of this show have a jump on all these titles that are going to be coming out pretty soon at Ace. And that right there should be motivation for anybody to come to Ace and be a part of it. One of the titles that's going to be at Ace that I'm really excited about. Hello, Fozzie. That I'm really excited about is the Aces Wild Belt. What do you think about the Aces Wild Belt? Will Max Carnage be trying maybe his shot at the Aces Wild Belt?
I'm pretty sure I can get something going like that, right?
I would think so. I think
Joseph explained what the. Pop your head up, Joseph, and explain to everybody again how the Aces Wild Belt is going to be portrayed at Ace, because I love this. You guys got to listen to this.
So basically, there are 4 different ways to become a contender in this match. You can, basically what we're going to do is give out what they're calling, what we're calling. I don't even know who are they. What we're calling the 4 aces. You can, it's your baby face, your lovable character, the people who get the crowd really, really going, the people who the crowd hate. Then we also have the person who shows that they are the best at working outside the ring. The people that put in the footwork to make their shows the best. They always show up early, leave late. They're always online, putting the effort forward. They're out flyering, doing everything they can to make everywhere they work as good as they possibly can. This guy, and then also we have, I think the people who are really good on the microphone, they really need a little bit more recognition. That it's great to hear somebody cut a promo, but if you can really cut a promo, I mean, then you've bought your way into something special. And then
so I'm good on the mic. Can I get a shot at the Aces Wild Belt?
I mean, if you keep talking, you might get one in the mail. You never know.
I love it, man. I love it, man. Thanks a lot, man. There's a lot of wrestlers I would love to see go for that Aces Wild Belt, man. There's a lot that I would give thumbs up to, and I know Joseph has probably got a lot of them in mind, and all the other people there at the compound. But man, it's kind of different seeing you without your makeup on and all that other stuff, man. You look totally. I have to say, even though it's not a whole lot of paint, you look totally different with the paint on, man.
Most people don't understand that, but I like wearing paint. But I'm gonna, pardon the language, but I'm gonna kick your ass whether I'm wearing paint or not.
Do you get like some people? And oh, by the way, Peaches said hi, Joseph. And do you turn into a different person? Does your aura change when you put the makeup on, you put the gear on, and you're getting ready to go, through the curtain? Does your mindset change back there, like, from just being an ordinary, Max Carnage to, okay, I'm about to lay the hammer down?
Pretty much. I'm not gonna say, oh, it makes me demonic or it makes me a split person. No, it's nothing like that. Basically, it's like war paint, so to say. That's the best example I can put. But you get you get certain nicknames when it comes to dressing how you want to look, you know. But
Right.
when it comes back to what I just said, whether I'm wearing paint, whether I'm not, when you do wear paint, yeah, you do want to stand out. You want your character to stand out. That's why I do it
Right.
because you got all these similar face paint designs, similar masks. Everybody's starting to look the same, so
Right.
you want to look different. And lots of people have actually come out to shows, not necessarily because of the paint, but the character itself.
That's it.
Does
That's
that make sense?
exactly it. People, you give us something to invest in. My favorite line. Okay, drink number one. Take your drink. I think we started that when last time I interviewed you. I think that's where it started. It was either you or Cade Seidel that I was interviewing when we started that. But yeah, I
Yeah,
mean,
great idea. Take a drink.
there you go.
So that was
It,
okay.
I mean, if you give us fans something to invest in, something to get after, and trust me, I've seen you in your paint, in your gear, and in the ring doing your thing. I've seen you like 2 or 3 times now in person, and it looks better to me every time I see it. I mean, you're sticking your nose in a lot of places. You're not ever going to back down from a fight, and if somebody has wronged you, you're definitely going to step up. And I've seen that at AWC.
Well, you know it.
Oh yeah, I mean, when you grabbed the chair and you sat down and you threw your legs up on the ropes and you weren't moving until they did something, I knew that I found a character to invest in. That was awesome. I have to say,
When
totally open.
I felt screwed out of that opportunity, and then now this next generation championship match is coming up. You think I'm going to get screwed out of that after I've already got screwed through this? Nah.
You are.
Nah.
Oh snap! I did not see that coming. So how are you two getting along at the compound, man? If you two are going to be fighting soon, that's got to be kind of weird. I know you're professional. I know both of you are professionals, but it's got to be kind of weird.
I'm telling you, like, the vibe is weird, yes, but I caused that, so it's honestly pretty funny. But
Do you,
Brother fight sometimes. That's all.
hey, Cade, are you making him keep his head on a swivel?
Yes.
As he swivels his head.
Oh my God, never a dull moment there, guys. Never a dull moment. So tell us, Max, where are you going to be other than this Friday night that we know of? Do you have any dates in your future that you can tell the fans where they can come see you?
I just posted a lot. If you follow me on Instagram, I'm sorry I annoy everybody on my Instagram feed because when a show comes up, I'm promoting every bit of it. I'm showing you where I'm at, whether you don't want to see that on your feed or not. What else? But we have August 31st. We have ACCW Punch Out and NAWA Thunderdome 2.
Nice.
I'm
Both
gonna
in the
be-
same night.
yes.
Nice.
I'm still trying to wrap my brain around how I'm going to do that, but it's going to happen. Then
Wow.
we have Dead Man's Party October 5th for AWC.
Right.
If I'm correct, I just got this in the mail. It's August 30th. 30th? Carolina All Star Wrestling.
Okay.
And
Wow.
that's going to be in Dallas, North Carolina. We
Nice.
have Wrestling with Purpose has been signed for September 6th in Pembroke, North Carolina.
You're gonna have to
And
get some of that stuff on Facebook so I can get it out there, man. I know you love Instagram, but don't forget about us Facebook junkies.
I'm going to have to, definitely.
I've already seen the Dead Man's Party stuff start coming out the day after Honor Among Us, man. AWC's got their stuff together. But some of them other shows I'm not too familiar with, so definitely get them posters out, man. I'd love to see them and I'd love to promote them.
I'll send them to you when we're done with all this. I'll send them to you.
Sounds good, man. Because I want everybody to know where Max Carnage is coming, man.
But to
Go
answer
up.
your question from earlier, if there's any promotion I really, really, really want to get on, AML wrestling has been the dream for me ever since I started training. When I
Okay.
very first time I heard of AML wrestling was in 2015 at WrestleCade, and when I saw the WrestleCade Battle Royal, and then I watched all of WrestleCade, I knew that's where I wanted to be, and
One of my favorite announces for AML, and I am ecstatic. Do you know who I'm talking about?
I believe so. Yes, I'm not exactly. I can't put the pin on the point here.
Oh,
Mm,
I'm gonna leave that a mystery. I'm gonna have you look that up.
okay.
I'm gonna make you do some homework on #truth. No, they've got a really good promotion over there, man. I watch a lot of wrestling on a lot of different networks and podcasts and things like that when I'm not doing my show here to kind of get the feel of wrestlers that I want to have on the show. And AML is definitely one of them that I watch with a vengeance, man. I watch it a lot.
You're never.
PWX, of course, everybody knows.
It's because you're never disappointed with AML's product. You have the main roster, which is great from start to finish. Then you have their
Right,
Future Stars shows also, and
right.
those are great from start to finish as well. And you see the future of AML just in one promotion. You get to see them rise, and then get straight to the main roster. It's great. Everything about AML is great. Everything about Ace is getting better. Every single day, it's getting better. All the promotions I wrestle for, they're getting better every show. And I'm waiting for it one day. Just one day, everybody in this area is going to boom. Everybody's going to blow up. And that's what I want. I want everybody to get popular. I want everybody to get to accomplish their dreams. And how are you going to do it when you don't put in the work? I said that on your last show, if I'm
That's
correct.
it. That's it. We all bring each other up together, man. That's what #truth is all about. Is to get everybody on the independent wrestling scene, give them a voice. Let them be heard. Tell everybody about your character, where you're going, what you're up to. Where you're going to be wrestling.
Drop the egos.
That's it. That's it. You drop the egos. Well, drop the egos outside of the ring. Keep the egos inside the ring. That's what I'd say.
Makes sense.
Yeah. Keep the egos inside the ring are okay with me. When you walk into the ring as Max Carnage and you got your what can I say, your mean face on, for lack of better term, it's exciting to watch. Especially when you kick somebody right in the chops and they're not expecting it.
Yeah.
After a hardcore match, after a main event, kind of leading you into that one, but he didn't see that one coming, and you definitely laid one to him.
Yeah. You know,
I think he was seeing gods at that point.
I'm still trying to get the feeling back in my jaw after when Cade kicked me in the face.
We're not calling names out here. No, not us. No, it's always fun, man. It's always fun. How do you feel after wrestling a match, man, and you see little kids coming up and adults too, man, that are in awe and just wanting to talk to you and getting to know you. These are perfect strangers, and they see Max Carnage in the ring, kicking all these people's heads off, and then they want to get to know you, man. It's got to be kind of a different feeling. Uh, how did you feel the first time somebody ever came up and said, "Hey, Max, I want your autograph"?
I I cannot explain exactly how I felt, but I thought they were talking to somebody over here, not me, because you'd be amazed at how many people actually come up to me and say, "Hey, can I have your autograph?" Or "That was a good match," yada yada, the whole shebang. And now you look at a character like most promotions wouldn't want this face to run their company, but the fans sure love Max, and I don't understand why. Because
I don't understand why you would say that, man, because I've seen you wrestle 2 or 3 times, and I would definitely put you up front in a promotion that I was running. There's no doubt about it.
there's one thing I've mainly been told in the locker rooms is I need to increase my confidence level, but it's I'm not a very confident guy.
That's got to be outside the ring that they're talking about, not inside the ring. Because
Yeah.
inside the ring, I see no confidence lost whatsoever. I mean, I can't wait. Dead Man's. It's going to be a good show, and I can't wait to see you in it. I can't wait to see you in that match. It's going to be awesome. I mean, there's going to be a lot of big names there. Like Moose and all the other guys, but let me tell you, I'm looking to see. I love it. I'm looking to see guys like you and Cade and all them other guys go at it just as much, man.
This is my very first ladder match ever as well.
Oh, that's going to be interesting.
I've never been in a ladder match before, but doesn't mean I won't come out on top.
Uh-oh, Commissioner Brew said you're a punk.
Who's that? Who's that again?
Yeah. Who? Oh, yeah. Look at the picture on his Facebook page. That'll explain everything. He's an Eagles fan.
Mm.
So do you watch any sports outside of wrestling, man? Do you get involved in football, baseball, basketball, any of the other sports?
I love college football, but that's probably about it.
Okay. Who do you root for in college football?
Clemson.
Woo! Yes, thank you. If you'd have said Alabama, I would have had to have ended the interview, but thank God you said a good team.
I got a little bit of IQ up here.
Okay, good deal. Good deal. I love it. I put a picture up. I think about a week ago on my Facebook page that showed the 2019 celebration. And I said, Alabama fans, you need to look at this before the season starts. Okay, carry on. just to rile them up a little bit, just to make them think about it.
I've been watching Clemson football ever since I was little. My grandfather, he actually opened up a big company down in South Carolina called Imperial Die Casting.
Okay.
And he helped open that specific building, and he used to get Clemson tickets all the time, and we go to Clemson games every few months. Tailgating.
Man, I would love that. I would love that, man. That place rocks every Saturday when there's a game down there. I mean, trying to be on Highway 85 during 2-3 hours before a Clemson game or 2-3 hours after a Clemson game.
Even 123.
Right?
Oh my gosh, it is
right.
Bad.
Bring a sandwich, bring a lunch, bring some drinks, because you're going to tailgate in your car for quite a while.
Make sure you have a full tank of gas too, because it's bumper to bumper the whole way.
Exactly. My wall is about to take a tumble. It always does. Why is that?
Don't make that happen.
My wall does not like me anymore. Yeah, I'm gonna get that John Cougar Mellencamp song. The walls come tumbling down, and every time it does it, I'm just gonna hit it on cue.
I think the first time I saw your wall come down was, I think it was your interview with Jack Morgan, wasn't it?
No, that wasn't the first time, but that was the worst occasion where it had fallen the most. I mean, it's getting to the point where I'm just going to have to go back to letting everybody see where the magic happens. You know what I'm saying? My bedroom.
Get some Gorilla Tape. You'll be all right.
Man, if you see the back of this wall, there's so much masking tape, you'd think I owned half a company, man. I ain't even joking. But it's always fun, man. I have fun. it's what I do. You know what I'm saying?
You're putting in a lot
So,
of work. That's more
so
than
for
half of anybody does.
right. So for some of the people out there who are watching tonight, man, how long have you been in wrestling, man?
March 15th will be 5 years.
5 years. Wow. Have you held any titles yet?
I've had a few. I've had a few. I've had the New Millennium Championship Wrestling in Kings Mountain.
Okay.
They had a light heavyweight championship. I held that when I first started. And then I've held the United States Championship that they had there. Been tag champion at a few promotions. And I think that's about it.
I am righteous, said Yo Yo.
Party started. Now the party started.
Mrs. I am righteous said hello. Sorry she's late. Bo Jackson says, Max Carnage, I'm new to indie wrestling, so forgive me for not knowing. What's your signature move? And do you know of Jamie Underdog Knight? Any words of wisdom to him? He is trying to build a fan base, and I've agreed to help him. Thanks.
Signature move. I have a bunch. Like I said earlier in the video, I have a lot of moves, so it's hard to tell which one I want to use the most. And I do know of Jamie Knight. If there's anything that I could tell him, keep your ears open and listen. And if I'm correct, I really don't want to be the one to call out names, but isn't that the one that turned down free training from Jamie Lee?
Yes, that is him.
He needs to get up on that.
Yes.
100%. And I want best. I want what's best for him because I see a lot of people talk trash about him. He needs to go out there. He needs to get trained, and when he starts getting better training, he can better himself. If that makes sense.
Exactly. And the only thing I ever trash talked him about, and I'll agree, I've said it plenty of times, is he threw his wife under the bus during the video. He needs to not do that at all. She is probably the one. She is probably the one that backs him more than anybody else. And it was just a shame that he had did that. And from this point forward, though, I'm going to make a promise that I will not bring that up anymore.
He has the heart for it. He has the fire for this. I'm telling you, I can see it in his eyes. But you don't turn down free training.
No.
At least I wouldn't have.
No.
I don't know you. I don't know Jamie much. I don't know much of him. I ran into him one time at the GCW event that they had in Stanford, Carolina.
Well, I'm going to tell you, I saw him doing a promo. He was on Facebook Live the first time I met him, and he was doing a promo, and the promo sounded excellent. He was on there with the Messenger of Mayhem, Alex, and they were having a good time. They were talking about an upcoming match that he was going to be in, and I legit thought he had been in the business for quite a while. And, I invited him on the show and found out later, his whole story. And it's a shame that people want to, say bad things about him because this kid does really want to be a great wrestler. And all he needs, like Bo said, and I'm glad Bo, kind of took him under his wing, and he needs more people like that. I would love to see Jamie Knight. He's got this character idea of, a Las Vegas card shark, and he's got the look for it and everything else. I would just like to see, like Bo said, if somebody would give him a chance, give him a shot to get in the ring, I don't think they will be disappointed. I really don't.
See, everybody has a chance in this. That's what people don't understand. People think, oh, I got my spots and now I have to fight to keep it. Not necessarily. You've earned your spot. Now try to tell somebody how you got to that spot so they can have the chance to get to that spot,
Right. It's more fun. It's more fun for us, the fans. And I'm going to tell you from a fan perspective, it's more fun for us, the fans, when wrestlers get together, put down their egos outside the ring, train each other up, and show their egos in the ring. And when they're fighting each other and, putting the egos into their promos and, whether they're good guys or bad guys. And, you know, do it in the ring, and that's what's going to make us want to come. Is when you go to a card and you have 2 or 3 guys that are awesome, and they're not. I totally lost Max Carnage. Are you still there?
Yeah, I'm still here, but the camera came unplugged. Joseph, I need an adult.
There's too many people in the compound. Somebody kicked the cord.
Joseph, I need an adult.
I need an adult. I love that. Well, we are having technical difficulties here on #Truth. We have lost Max Carnage for the moment. He does have audio.
I'm still here.
Yeah, he does have audio, but we don't have video at the moment. So Max, tell everybody, 5-star district, man. Explain how you got into 5-star district.
Hold on 1 second. We're getting
okay. I'm gonna go to the comments while you're fixing that. Choose a place you want to wrestle in more than the rest. Canada, Mexico, Japan, or Europe? That's a good question. And as soon as we get video back up, I Am Righteous, I will definitely pose him the question.
Is that it? Chris?
Is everything okay, Max? Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm still here.
I think Kate Seidel is trying to sabotage your interview.
Oh, you know it. You know it. Yeah, that's exactly what's going on.
I saw him back there playing with the cables.
See, I'm telling you.
We have confirmation now.
Okay.
That's definitely a thing you would do.
Jack Morgan said, Max, he told you not to look at the camera too long.
No, I think the problem is Jack came in.
There we go. We see, and we see the plethora of people disappear like roaches in the night as they get the camera working.
You guys got some hands. Nice stuff.
Okay, I'm going to put this question back up from I Am Righteous, and I think it's a good question for you. He said, choose a place you'd want to wrestle in more than the rest. Canada, Mexico, Japan, or Europe?
Canada.
Why would you pick Canada? I know why I would pick Canada.
Honestly, I'd pick Canada just to be able to drive around up there.
Oh, okay.
I don't care where they put me. Just let me drive up there and see the scenery of every place. That's all I want.
I would choose Canada just for the simple fact that I might get I might catch the eye of one Stu Hart or the rest of the family, and I might find my way into the dungeon.
That makes sense. That makes perfect sense.
That would be a dream come true, man. That would be a dream come true. I am a diehard Hart fan, all except for Natty. I hate to say it. Natty's the only one that I can't stand when she speaks. It sounds like somebody scratching a chalkboard when it goes into my ears. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying. Somebody thought that was funny.
Oh, yeah.
Chuck Winchester said those darn gremlins got your cords. That's what messed up your camera.
Oh, yeah. Don't feed them after midnight.
Jack Morgan said that you misted the camera. Now, that would have been cool. I don't think Joseph would have appreciated that, but that would have been darn cool.
I'd be kicked out of this compound quicker than a heartbeat. Yes.
Chuck says Stu Hart is dead. Yes, I realized that after I'd said it. That's why I went on to say, or the other Harts who are running the dungeon. I realized that, Chuck, but thank you for backing me up, man. I appreciate it. But, man, I'm telling you, it's wrestling is kind of funny, man, because you can have all the personality in the world and not know how to do the in-ring stuff, and you can become a star in this in this industry. Then you got people who don't have a lick of charisma but can wrestle, you know, for days, and they have to struggle to get their way to the top. And then you have people who have the it factor, who have both. Where do you see yourself, Max Carnage, in what I just said?
As long as they can set the ring up before the show and tear it down, that's where I want to be.
So would you consider not to brush your ego or anything, but would you consider yourself top tier talent?
Hit and miss, maybe.
Hit and
I
miss.
wouldn't.
Okay.
I wouldn't like I said, my confidence level isn't the highest, but I've been told yes.
I Am Righteous said the A shirt is very cool. He just got that given to him, by the way, as he came on air. It was kind of thrown in his lap, hot off the presses, and I don't know when he put it on. I think maybe when the lights went out, but while the Roaches were scurrying to put the cords back together, I think he changed it to the A shirt. It looks good on you, man. Looks good on you.
This shirt would look good on anybody. Everybody needs this shirt.
There you go. There you go. I like that. Max, where's your next match being held? And if you had your final match of your life, who would you want to wrestle?
Oh, wow.
I think Bo came in late.
I'll be here Friday at Hope County High School. And if I had to have my final match, I want it to be either against the Great Muta or Terry Funk.
Terry Funk. So what stipulation would the match be? Because Terry Funk loves doing stipulation matches.
Pretty sure the question is, do I want to die?
How bad? How much do you want to walk after the match? Maybe, is that a good question?
Oh yeah.
Got to have a barbed wire match against him, man. Those are classic.
I've been in a barbed wire match before. It's not that fun, but the best part is when you're walking back through the curtain because there's no more pain.
Right. What is the worst you've ever felt after a match? What match was it that the next morning you got up and you actually were second guessing being a wrestler?
Sounds like the day when I injured my hip, but I won't count that one. Probably I got suplexed through some wood that had barbed wire attached to it, and I got tangled up in the barbed wire, and I could not get out of it.
That's never fun.
That was the worst. And we had security, referees trying to cut me out with wire cutters. Not one of these security guards had proper strength because he couldn't cut the barbed wire with wire cutters.
He couldn't cut. How small were the wire cutters? I mean,
I was more angry than anything. I was like, "You need to hurry up and cut this barbed wire so I can get out of here." And he couldn't cut it.
Did you start punching him? Because I would have. I'd have just put him in a headlock and start. I mean, if you're gonna get your money's worth, you might as well get your money's worth, right?
Yeah. I couldn't move my hands, so I couldn't do anything.
Messenger of Mayhem wants to know if you're coming to NMCW Saturday.
I'll answer that. I'll answer that in a little bit. I'll get back to you on that. I'm not exactly sure if I'm going or not.
All right. Fair enough. They had to wrestle around him, he said. They had to wrestle around you when you were caught up in the barbed wire.
Oh my gosh.
You know what was funny? I don't know whose wrestling company it was, and I don't usually make fun of wrestling companies, but it was kind of funny. They were advertising a barbed wire match, and they spelt it B-O-B, barbed wire. and it was the funniest thing I ever saw on a wrestling on a wrestling poster, or it was actually out on a big sign, probably out in front of their where they were wrestling. And I never laughed so hard in my life to see, instead of BARB, which I think is the way it's spelled in English, they spelt it B-O-B, like, Bob and Roy and Paul. They spelt it like a name, Bob Wire. And everybody was like, who is that, a wrestler that's going to be there? It was. Jack Morgan said, Max, I know you are with 5 Star, but you was in another group before that. Would you ever reform Project X?
Yeah, I would.
Tell us about Project X, man, because I didn't know anything about that. Who was in Project X?
Well, around the time when, I want to say this is when I hit 2 years in the business. We formed a team. It was me, Solomon Kilgore, Sparky Whipwreck, and Tucker White. We all formed this team known as Project X, and we didn't necessarily have the start that we wanted. Nothing bad. It was just we didn't get as far with the group as we thought we would. It'd be nice to reform it, but
just for nostalgia purposes, if anything else, right?
I haven't spoken to any of them in a while. The last person I talked to recently was Tucker because he was at AWC.
I was about to ask when I heard that name. Was you there the night he got thrown in the trash can?
Which time? I've seen him thrown in multiple trash cans.
Which time? There's been more than once?
He has been thrown in multiple trash cans.
Oh my goodness.
Oh yeah. On Saturday. Okay. Thank you, sir.
You're welcome.
Is that your producer?
Nah.
Yeah, that was me. Okay.
Shelby said, hell yeah, Project X. She liked them. Alexander sent me a video of him doing bumps. Yes, Alex, you were doing good. I can't wait to see you in your first match, brother. I am very curious to see that, and I'm waiting for it. So keep doing the hard work, man. And just like Max Carnage said, anybody can get there. You just got to put in the work. Shelby said he can't reform it. Tucker White owns them right.
See, I didn't know that. I didn't know that. Tucker White owns the rights to Project X. That's good. That's good. It's in good hands. That's
Chuck said that was a 5-star cameo. If it's got 5-star branded on it, you know it's good. Come on, guys. What is the saying that you guys have on the back of your t-shirts for 5-star? Show up,
show out, steal the show.
There you go.
I am
That's
cheating
it.
hard. I am cheating hard. I've never personally owned a 5-star shirt, so I didn't know exactly what was on the back of those shirts.
So you're a member of 5-star, but you've never owned a 5-star shirt?
You never asked for me.
This is truth. This is the truth.
Oh my goodness. We're gonna have to set you up with a 5-star shirt, man.
I came in the group really late.
and you got a super kick to the face at AWC for it. No, I'm just kidding.
My jaw still hurts, sir.
We're not going to let him live that down until you two get back in the ring. So
More than his jaw's gonna hurt when that happens.
I don't know about that.
Matt says Tucker with the Teller brothers. Now we got him good. Okay. Jack said 5-star rocks. Boom, baby. Douche is the only way. Okay, Max, explain to me what douche means. It's on the back of the shirt that you guys signed for me that I wanted to show.
It's the fancy way of saying the other one, dude. It's a fancier way of saying
You are dancing
it.
around that answer,
Very,
sir. You are
very
dancing big
straightforward.
time.
Very straightforward.
Shelby says you need a Tucker White shirt. I don't think that's the way it works.
I'll put one on.
Jack wants to see the Teller Brothers versus 5-Star. Now that's a match I'd come see.
We gotta wait until we can get along before we can have a good match. Mr. Saturn.
Chuck. You are not Dexter Myers. I'm sorry.
Oh my gosh. Next question.
That's a Dexter Myers exclusive. He owns the rights to that.
Next question.
Next question. It shocked me, man, when I was interviewing Dexter Myers. I'm not gonna lie. When he started off the interview not talking to me at all, and then when I started asking him questions, that's what he put out. Next question. And by the way,
I'm surprised you actually got to keep him on camera for more than 20 minutes.
Right? Well, by the way, coming up very soon on #Truth, I'm going to have an exclusive about what happened with Dexter Myers at AWC. You guys need to watch that. And I've got a great video of what he says to all the fans and AWC. And he ends it with his very famous words. Next question. You're not going to want to miss that. It's coming up very soon, and I'll be advertising that soon. Chuck told our elderly neighbor that douche is the French word for party. That works. That works. And Laura, I didn't miss your comment this time. I'm very sorry I missed your comment on the last #Truth, and I'm apologizing in public for it. I'm very sorry. That is the person right there who, the two people that are talking right now are the people who made this for me. And I will be showing these very soon at the shows I'm going to. I'll be selling them for $5. If you want to show everybody how cool you are and that you watch the greatest podcast in wrestling history, the hottest one in South Carolina, you'll want to put one of these on your car so everybody knows exactly how cool you are.
You need to get you some shirts made too.
Yes, I'm definitely we're working on that too. I am going to be doing that. I'm going to be doing a whole lot of things. We're talking about doing fans. So when we go to those hot armories, you got some fans to fan yourself with.
It was so hot Saturday.
It was, man. It was hot in there. And I'm not just talking about the wrestling. It was downright muggy in there. But yeah, I don't think they could put #Truth on the side of air conditioners. So maybe they can, but I don't think I'd sell a lot of those at the at a merch table. But hey, you never know. You know, this is #Truth. We might put something like that up on a table. You know what I mean?
That's right.
But all right, brother. I'm going to let you go for tonight, man. It has been a blast. It's always a blast when we have anybody from 5-Star, Max Carnage. Oh, I'll tell you what. You got to do one more thing before I say goodbye. You got to do one more thing. You got to look right into the camera and tell Kay Saito what you're going to do to him next time you see him.
Is it at Ace or will it be October 5th?
Either one, you choose.
Point blank, when the time comes, when it comes, I'm going to kick your ass. Point blank.
And I see the eyes aren't on the camera. You must have them on him. Oh, yeah. That's sweet. That's even better. What would be even better is if you walked around and gave a rebuttal.
I don't know. We can't do that in the compound. Can we, sir?
I don't have my ref shirt.
Well, he doesn't have a referee shirt.
Keep it clean.
I just want you guys to see my smile.
Always a great time, man. All right, brother. I am going to cut you loose for the night. Again, before we go, tell everybody where you're going to be at. We know where you're going to be at Friday night. You're going to be at Ace. Tell everybody again, run down where you're going to be in the near future. And as soon as you're done, I am going to say goodnight to everybody.
We have Ace coming up this Friday at Hope County High School in Rayford, North Carolina. We have ACCW presents Punch Out in Hidden Night, North Carolina, August 31st, along with NAWA presents Thunderdome 2, August 31st. Pembroke, North Carolina, September 6th, Wrestling with Purpose. And any other dates?
Check his Instagram. If you're not on his Instagram, get on his Instagram. He's an Instagram person. He's not a Facebook junkie like myself and a lot of other people that watch my show. He's an Instagram junkie. I'm gonna have to get on Instagram, man. You're probably convincing me to get on Instagram.
Let's see here. It's boom.
See, there you go. See, there you go. Follow him on Instagram right there. Wow. Screenshot that right there. You got it.
You get to see pretty pictures like this.
That is a good picture. I Am Righteous said the greatest line ever said at the compound. I don't have my ref shirt.
We got to go get one.
He also said Instagram is the devil. Uh-oh. It's all good. We all have our little devils in our lives, right, Max?
Oh yeah, you know.
As you're looking up and seeing Kay Seidel back there behind you. Boy, his ears perk right up when his name's said, doesn't it?
Yeah.
I love it.
Like a little chihuahua, you said the name.
You called him a little chihuahua.
Did I not drop you?
Oh,
Set like 7 guys on Saturday?
That's
You
on
guys-
you. You wore yourself out. You wore yourself
you
out.
guys are having way too much fun at the compound. Do me a favor, guys. Everybody come around and say goodbye.
Everybody come say bye.
Come on. We want to see everybody who's at the compound. We want to
I'll back up.
everybody say bye.
Everybody
Look at that. That's what I'm talking about, the 5-star compound. There we go. Ace Compound, you guys, right there. Them are the guys that are going to make it happen. All right, we will see you guys tomorrow night. Urban Legend will be on #Truth. You don't want to miss that. Goodbye, Compound. We'll see you later.
Man, Scott.